Yeah, I have. Yeah, last year I have asked. Yeah, and yeah, the tutors do give me some suggestion about how to find into some famous company in UK. Yeah, how you present yourself.
Do you feel comfortable speaking to tutor? Like, kind of, they kind of guide or helper during the project, right? But anyway, they will judge at the end. But I feel comfortable.
Yeah, I feel comfortable. It's a good way for their suggestion or anything. Yeah, and it's all really nice.
How would you define your relationship with the teacher? Because maybe we really want to ask to Asian students, because we all have a similar cultural background that we can't like how can I say?
I understand, like
Yes,
Asian,
kind of one-directed.
yeah, Asian
teaching
students
style.
sometimes they are shy
Yeah.
to talk. I don't know. I am the opposite way. Sometimes I didn't suffer from it. I just I'm happy and to talk with them.
Have you ever against to teacher?
No, there is no meaning to against it. Of course, you will learn from the tutor their suggestion, their critique, and they said about your good way or anything. But there is no against.
So how do you define the relationship with the tutor?
Relationship.
Same or their higher status than yours?
So what kind of relationship? You can give me an example. Just like what's
Friends
friends?
or like
Maybe it's not
goals?
more. Maybe you can
Yeah, you can just
imagine
Yeah.
something good.
express the feeling.
What I want to say is, I respect really every tutor, and they are really experienceable, and everything you told me, I feel it's really valuable for me. How to say the relationship? Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I really.
Maybe in other ways about how the tutor play what kind of role in your project. I mean, when you do a project, and the tutor, one tutor, and how the tutor to help you, and how to play the role in your project.
I think it's still like in this year I'm self-direction project, so I drive my project, but the tutor give me suggestion. So it's like pushing you and give you suggestion. So play
So
that
you
kind
think
of
that is good things or bad things? Because sometimes some students would be say, okay, the tutor gave me some advice to develop my project, but sometimes they control my.
Interrupted feel like.
Yeah, it's not quite good for someone.
Because I heard from a student that sometimes the student want to skip the tutorial because like doesn't want to interrupt
Yeah.
to go the direction. Do you
Yeah,
think?
but the tutor really like you do that. Sometimes they give you some direction of your project and want to develop it, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
And during that time, some students say, "Oh, I'm not happy with this one. I'm not interested in this one." But
Yeah, if you are not satisfied by the tutor's suggestion,
so that is
then-
not a problem for you.
Yeah, because sometimes I will listen, and I don't know, I just, it's not trouble me a lot.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
I don't know, it really is not trouble me a lot.
Okay.
Because when tutor give you a suggestion, it must have his reason. So you rethink about the reason and compare it with your own logic. For me, I think it's really helpful things. It's
That's
not a
right.
border thing. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Yeah.
So, if you want require something for your tuition, and what is suggestion, you will ask for them to check.
course
Yeah, for
or
the,
for the
maybe
students?
for the personal, I mean for the personal question or for the cost question for the every question about the CSM, this education system in the future, you want to change something. You want to change something to, you want to change something to cost should be look like. Yeah, kind of that
Without
question.
training.
Anything.
In 10 years?
I think maybe in 10 years, maybe there, like we can get every support from every tutor, every department in this unit. Maybe that functional, that system could be more quick, go around more quickly. Like we need language support, like the tutor will answer us soon or everything like that.
Efficient.
Yeah. The whole round of the study support go efficiency. Yeah.
Efficiency.
And I want to ask about the, you said designer design for people. What was the question? Like we don't design for designer.
Yeah.
Like normally, like our customer is non-design field people.
I will say that it's about the designer, just like us the design students, MIT students. Actually, in fact, we will employ by some design company and organization, right? Your company is true, right? But sometimes the purpose of designing is about is a designer design something for some normal people. And that normal people who didn't know what the design is, you should tell them what is design, why we are like this. It's very, I will give you some functional needs for you. But actually, we just employed by some company. So this is customer, this is designer. Between it, something is something, yeah, company. Maybe it's abstractor with us. But do you think the designer should be make some tube link or tube just directed to
The customer.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Actually, some of the company, like the company I worked before,
But
they do give designer chance to talk to the customer. So you are one-to-one going customer and designer. But
but the question is about in the MAID in the CSM, we don't employ with other people, other company, so we don't have the really chance to communicate with the real customer. Let me give you an example. So every project in the last term, we just ask the classmates or the students in the CSM, even go to the tube station, but nobody is supposed to help them how to research. Yeah, we know how to research, but what does research exactly look like, and what is it? Research. So that means it's about, do you think the school or the CSM should build some system or the digital platform to?
yes, that will be better.
Because they didn't do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that will be better. Like if you, for example, if we did a design for a company, the company sometimes they will pay for some family to let them come into their family and record and do the research inside that company.
Yeah.
But that company paid for the money for the research. So if we, I think it could be if we doing a project like to also come into that chain of the company. Yeah.
So you think that is very necessary for the students because you and me, Mo and me, just think about the assessment. Assessment for us now is just a mark A, B, C, D. It's just a number for you. From the tutor, it's a number to you. Yeah, it includes some of the feedback of your project. Okay, I got this aspect is not very real. Self-reflection. Okay, I didn't do this very real. It just got C. So in the next term, maybe it's meaning something. It makes sense. But actually, we want to the assessment should be judged by the customer,
If
normal people.
I mean, maybe in the future.
Because and the tutor should be it's also be the customer. I mean, I just like what I want to see, just to communicate with the customer and the normal people. And the normal people give you feedback and judge and assessment yourself. And after that, the tutor will play the role of the remark, of the reshape.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I think the deep question is about why you, as a student, why do you think your project is valuable for the society?
It's a really big question.
Yeah, how you think is valuable for me, but it's not. Don't mean things is valuable for the other people or for the public. So it's very serious question for some designer.
Is it kind of self-satisfaction? You don't care about customer or money, like you really like your work?
Actually, that's a kind of self-direction. Because if you want to focus on the customer, focus on the problem solving, focus on society. So when you do your project, you can drive it yourself. Like I'm so focused on that way. So I believe in the end, if you always drive that way, that will be suitable. So there is no meaning for not.
Oh, you mean it's up to the different people?
Yeah, it's up to it's up to the designer. The designer drive, like you drive everything, which you want to learn, which you want to design the work. It's not other people drive you. Yeah, I really care about like how the design impacts the customer and society.
But do you think there's a phenomenon in this academic environment? It's about the students always focus on their own projects.
No, that's not anymore.
Just like you said, sometimes I just focus on this direction.
Yeah, but that means what I mean at that time. I'm saying that sentence. That means because if you focus on your own work, that's you behind yourself. No one told you anything. You may will go wrong, or it's just the tutor will help you to move around, so you see through the different angle to see your work. That's a good way. But what you mean is like you to focus on your own work, not hear about the voice from outside uni. If you did the research outside uni, you did the research based on customer. So how it can be goes with your own work? I'm not sure. It's not my problem.
We are not sure.
Yeah, it's not my problem. I really think designer can drive themselves. Yeah.
If it works.
Yeah.
Which is you're more satisfied when tutor like your project or your classmates like your project?
Both.
So it's like you should choose one. You have to choose one.
No, I'm not
Which
choosing
is you
one.
prefer?
No, I'm not choosing one. Really. Because if you're good design, that will be both.
Yes.
That's correct. Everyone have a judgment for everything.
Maybe then if teacher like your project, but your classmates maybe suggest you should change a little bit, like then
I still
which
think
you
good design.
follow.
Good design don't need to separate like tutor and student. That's not a problem for me, really.
Okay.
So the last question must be: could you imagine the 10 years later? It's not so far. So far away, just 10 years. Could you imagine cost should be like?
I think we can 10 years.
It's not so far.
Yeah.
Right? No.
I think we can really quickly to know.
Quickly.
No, efficiency
Yeah,
to run the study support. Like you book your tutorial, you can get feedback